I sort of put this together pretty fast. You know how it is with learning speed and mapping speed and crystal spiral core, the mega galactic core. So I wrote a few things down here because if I don't share this at the speed at which I'm learning, what I'm thus going to share as a future potential sequence, it's gone. I won't remember it. So I have to stop what I'm doing and then take the time and the energy to share what I'm learning. So I wrote this down because I have an appointment in about 12 minutes with our local sun. So I say, well, stop then, come back and do this later. That's if I remember to do this. So I do it when I do it. In divine right order, in divine right sequence. Okay. The grid location, Norway. I experience the eternal spirit of fire in me, which is a crystal core, which is crystal communication. And that was coded in a song by Jim Morrison called The Crystal Ship. Okay? The command line authorization, which is really a release date from quarantine, from the Boris and Mesa quarantine simulator software technology, holding solar power captive to run a finite network till it implodes and goes nova. That's a call to action, right? The Aurora platforms, inner URTHA, the inner core, and the mega galactic core. So the reason that this came back to me now is I thought I would share what I've experienced as it relates to signals, getting the transmission. And I shared what was going on a few years ago when I was in Oregon. And then I was going through some pretty significant pain in my lower spine. And it dissipated. I diffused it, right? And restored balance. But as you see, the site 3, complex number space, 3 spheres logos, God's 3 spheres logos, logic, motherboard, knowing how to rebuild a motherboard, which is the mother arc, 13th mother arc, air sound, 1331, reading left to right, right to left, to experience 0 degrees, the precise center point of number 13. That is the Aurora cycle, the host master tuners and timers, flame keepers, timekeepers. So the universe is running right on time, and that's water. A water timetable. First water, first plasma tones, proto. Aya, I'm mono aya, I'm mono aya, I'm mono aya. Let the water be free. Water table memories. Wiping the memory of water is a crime. First water, eternal spirit of first water. Tiwa nahevusata. Tiwa nahevusata. Tiwa nahevusata. Mat mat mu 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 ave aya. Mu, the mother empire, the mother arc. Crystal Sophia, the Christ star, the crystal one, crystal waters, living crystalline. Yeah. So when I was in Oregon, I was headed up to go visit 13th Arcturian White Bear Clan Mother Karen and Luke McDonald up in the Saskatchewan territory of White Bear. And I got up to Glacier and met some Blackfeet. And my route, like a router, was changed. I received a transmission to look in a particular location and see a rainbow. And that rainbow was located in the background, like programs running in the background at Yellowstone Lake. So I acknowledged the date that I needed to be there and what it took to arrive right on time. And so there were a lot of interruptions on the way trying to prevent me from getting there, including a dead battery stuck on the freeway 2 days before I got to be there on July 5th. So I got to be at Yellowstone on 4th of July, right? And all I did was showed the ranger, like, hey, boo-boo, hey, Mr. Ranger, and showed an image of white bear, and that became a pass key to enter into native territory, native ancient ancestral spiritual plasma tones, first water. And so I was successful at planting the crystal spiral of 0 ohms in Yellowstone Lake on the morning of first light. When first light came up, I'm looking directly at the sun because I'm experiencing what I am in my own mirror. Everything that you are is everything that I am, which is the core, the mega galactic core still point of a true vacuum. There is only one. Unse, like in uno in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Unse, there's only one eternity. The eternal vacuum, the void. Pre-light. Crystal light. A crystal line of communication, the crystal spiral. And so that changed. I changed my course, the direction of travel in time and distance. The precise center point. I'm always at home. I never left home. I don't have to go anywhere because wherever I am, that's over unity. 0 degrees, 0 ohms. Ah, yeah, mama. So yeah, waking up. Now we're experiencing real light, which is first water. Wow, my memory's being restored. Yep. That's what wake up call is. It's called a call to action as elemental ion union, where the first union PlayStation, play 2, record 1, the first recorder, the original recorder, the original codes, which are the crystal codes of 15D, DH12, a full sensing capacitor as an eternal capacitor to restore balance at the highest rate of speed to experience no power. So there are no power outages. So if there is a power outage as a failure to communicate, the first law of communication, we will know it at pre-light speed, God seed mapping speed, Adama Amarea, inner URTHA arc, the arc, like an emerald sun, a golden fire sun, the silver glumated one is the one I serve. I serve the divine will of eternal love and service to all life, to protect all life. Equally sacred is equal sharing from the center point of the first sun, the cosmic sun of cosmos, cosmic Sophia, the crystal star, the crystal one, crystal river prayer, the passageway home, the Bardo still point, safe transit, 9 ball, double diamond, rainbow aurora network, slider glide programs. Aya mama, muave aya.